Do you ever sit and look out of the window and think about life? That's what I'm doing today. July has been one of those months that really knocked me down. I keep thinking things will get better, but every month it felt like something else happened. One of the biggest hit was when Medicare took another $600 from my husband's SSDI. We weren't expecting it to hit us like that. When you're living on a fixed income, losing $600 isn't just a number. That's groceries, that's bills, that's gas, that's money that was already spoken for. Sometimes people think just because you get Social Security or SSDI, you're doing okay. But they don't always see what's happened behind the scene. They don't see the unexpected deductions. They don't see the bills piling up on the kitchen table. Then my electric bill came in and it was over $1,100. I just sit there staring at it. I thought, how are we supposed to do this? I'm not the only one going through these hard times. I know there are families all over the country trying to figure out which bill gets paid first. Do you pay electric? Do you buy gas? Do you put gas in a car? Those aren't choices anyone wants to make, but sometimes that's reality. I'm over 60, and honestly, I thought life would be a little easier. 2026 has been the worst month in my life. I thought retirement would mean slowing down a little. Instead, I'm working harder than ever, just trying to make ends meet. That's one of the reasons I keep making YouTube videos. Not because I'm getting rich. I'm definitely not. But because I'm hoping that one day, all this hard work will help our families breathe a little easier. As I skip 2 of my bills this month, next month I will have to pay those. My gas, that's one of my least expensive bills right now. Right now, my gas is only running around 100 and something a month. And my little bill, well, it's not a bill because I just put extra money aside for me to go shopping every month to buy what I want to buy. So those two I had to put on hold till next month. So really just want my gas bill. The clothes bill, whatever I want, I'm okay with that. But July 2026 was a terrible month. I had started doing good in, I think it was May? I think it was May. But the rent started having a problem. The first month, I had to buy 4 motor mounts and 4 new tires. Well, they wasn't new, but they were slightly new. Then, about a couple of weeks after that, we had a hose leak. Thank God it wasn't that expensive for the hose. And thank God we had somebody that work on our cars that don't, price gouge us. Thank God for him. He been working on our cars ever since. I can remember for at least the last 20 years. We have saved so much money in car repair. Thank God for him. Thank God. Only time we really been putting our cars in the shop, like if it's when we first got our car and it was covered under warranty, of course you're gonna, take it to the shop then because you don't have to pay nothing or nothing. But after that warranty run out, that's it. You gotta start figuring it out yourself. He have been our savior. We had another one down the street. Oh my God. Anything we needed, or from the cars to the house, he was there. But he passed away in like March or April. And man, I just called him and asked him, he either had a number or he could fix it himself. He done helped us fix on our home. He done got up on our roof, and he's in his 70s. Well, he was in his 70s. He done got up on our roof and helped us figure out things. If he didn't know how to do it, he knew somebody that did know how to do it. Thank God for him. And ever since our house, 24 years, he had been helping us with things. So thank God for those two. Have saved us a lot of money on home repair and car repair over the last 24 years. July, oh my God. When you're retired, if you don't have no savings, you're in trouble, because eventually something's gonna happen. Something's gonna break down. And when you retire, you don't have the funds, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I never ever had to use a credit to pay for stuff. But I had to this month. I had to put school stuff on a credit card. So usually, as long as I pay it out before it's due, I'm good. So hopefully August, I will be able to pay that out. And I don't have to worry about no interest. Thank God for that. But guys, if you're young, before you retire, make sure you have a savings account. And if you're really young, make sure you start your 401k. I don't care if you're 20, start a 401. Because I think you can start one without your job having one. Because when you get older and retire, you don't have no savings, you're going to be in trouble. I just wish, well, I didn't really have nobody telling me when I was younger to do this, to do that. That's why I miss my mom. I miss my grandma. I used to hear my grandma talking about all kind of different things when I was younger, but did I do it? No. I remember her, because of her day, they didn't have 401k. I remember her telling me to save money, save money. But I think if I would have had a mom and a father figure during my life, I think I would have listened. I think I would have saved money, but I didn't have that. I didn't have nobody to teach me nothing. I got married at 16. Dumbest mistake of my life. 3 babies by the time I was 19. Dumbest mistake of my life. And I think having 2 more kids in my 30s. I think I was 34 with my son, and I think I was 39 with my daughter. So I don't know if it's better to have kids when you're younger or better to have kids when you're older. But from what's going on now, I think it's better to have kids when you was younger, because when you was younger back then, you can get help, lots of help. But now, oh my God, if you don't have no kids and it's just you only can get food stamps for 3 months. That's crazy. I understand it, but at least give a person a year. Give them a year to get on their feet. 3 months, that's nothing. And my 2 kids, now I have a 26-year-old and a 22-year-old. It's harder. It's harder now. It's crazy. Things so much. Food, can't even eat nothing really no more. It's got a virus in it. Like, kids now suffering. They can't even afford to live on their own nowadays. Rent. It's crazy, and it's not fair to them. The American dream, I just hope and pray to God it's on hold, because the American dream is not there right now. Hopefully it'll be back soon. So I don't know. I'm sort of thinking it was better with my other 3 kids that I had were younger, because there was so much help out there for them. But now, can't even get no food stamps. 3 months, Lord. I understand it, and I'm a person, I never was on food stamps, really like that. I was only on food stamps when I was younger, when I left my kid's dad. Then I got on food stamps. And then when the virus hit, I got on food stamps. But other than that, I did it. If I needed food stamps, I would have went and got on it. But so I just do thank God I really didn't depend on the system when I was younger, especially when I had somebody with me. And I always been with somebody until when I left my husband. I was able to get on food stamps then. And then I really wasn't able to, stay on it long or be on it long, because all 3 of my kids was left something for my mom. She didn't leave me nothing, but she did leave something for my kids. So I'm happy for that. So we didn't qualify, because I think back then I was getting like about 500 each kid back then. So I really didn't qualify for food stamps. Plus I was working. But I know I did for a minute. But other than that, I've been doing it on my own. But now, I can't even get food stamps. Me and my husband together make too much. That's crazy. I can't even get Medicaid, because we make too much. I don't get it. We're only on Social Security. We're not working. But hey, that's what they say. And things are getting harder. I just wish I would've. I did have 401k when I was younger, but I cashed in like a dummy and spent it instead of just leaving it there and letting it grow until I really needed it. Thank God this month is almost over. I made it though. I made it through this whole month. It was bad. It was bad. I had to put stuff on credit. And I thought about putting the gas bill on credit. I'm like, no, I'm not going to put that on credit. I'll just pay the whole thing in August. But I did put the school shopper supply stuff on credit. And I will pay that out as soon as my check comes in. As long as I have it paid by the 16th, there will be no interest. So thank God I do have that there for emergencies. But I'm not using it no more. I'm not using that no more. That's for die-hard emergencies. Something that I need that can't, have to have. Like if something break down. If I don't have nothing in the saving. But I would have had at least a couple $1,000 in my savings by now if it wasn't for that van. Break it down. Yep, July took me out. July, I would never forget this month. This month took me there because they took $600 from my husband's Social Security because they said he didn't qualify for Medicare no more. And they took the last 3 months, 202 a month. So there was 606 they took out at one. They don't care. I don't understand why they couldn't just take half. They don't care. They gonna get theirs. So yeah, they took 600, and then like in March or April, they took 6 from me, and now I have to pay 202 a month. So that it was okay. No, we wasn't. I had to borrow money. We borrowed money at the end. Yeah, I had to save money. I think it was May, because that's when I had money to get the van fixed. We didn't have to borrow nothing or nothing. But this month took me out. Ooh. The main thing is they took that 606 plus the light bill this month, or last month, or this month, yeah. What was due the end of this month? Almost $1,100, $1,083, I think. So now I gotta do a new budget for the summer. That light bill was getting us. It's crazy. So that's what really hurt us, because they took that $600 and the $1,000 for the light bill. Because after the light bill, $1,100, the mortgage, $1,200. That was over half of our money right there, and we still had water, gas, cell phone, car insurance, life insurance. After that, what, $2,200 down. We still had to pay all that. Car insurance, $170. Life insurance, almost $200. Water bill was like $170, I think. Gas bill was like $21, somewhere between $120 and $150. Cell phone bill was $400, but my kids give me $200, so that's only $200. Did I say life insurance? Life insurance. So that's what really happened. We was missing $800 this month with his $600 and my $200. That's Social Security take every month for Medicare. Oh, my $250, the $225. Dr. Bill I had to pay every month, and then I had to pay for my MRI. That was $100 something. July took me out this month. If you're younger, save, because when it's time for you to retire, I'm gonna be in trouble. Things gonna happen, things gonna break down, especially if you have a car, especially if you have a house that you're paying for. Everything break down in this house, we have to pay to get it fixed. You have to think about retirement, because if you're not ready for it, ain't nothing you can do but be ready for it, because it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you when you retire and broke with nothing saved. All these years I had at least 30 years to save something. I didn't. I did not save one green penny. I had money saved, but as things happened, came along, I had to spend it, and now it's gone. So hopefully I can make it till the bill should start going down around December, because it usually start cooling down the end of October. So then we'll have another big bill for November. So the bill should start going down in December. That's still 5 more months. 5 more months. 5 more months worth of high utility, light bill, and high water. The water is more because you gotta water more. You gotta water the plants more. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna make it? But it's almost over. Only got 3 to 4 more days to go. Hopefully all this will be a little bit better, because you know they won't take that $600. They only take $202 every month. But that took me out. July is the worst month I ever had in my life. So guys, get ready. Once you retire, don't be broke when you retire, because you're gonna be in trouble. But yeah, I just came out here just to talk to you guys about July took me out. Oh my God, July, this was the worst month I ever had in my life. Hopefully, starting August, I can start back saving with car insurance and a switch. Now we barely pay. It even went down for this month. I seen it at 160 something. We was paying 170 something, but I seen it. It said starting this month because they have to renew. Only 160. So I guess it's been 6 months. You know how every 6 months they renew it. 160 compared to what I was paying with Geico. Now with Progressive, Geico was ripping me off. Hopefully when I go school shopping for clothes, I can won't have to put it on credit. I can spend cash, and I will be paying that credit card off because I ain't gonna be charged no interest fees. But yeah, God, I'm just telling you have to save, please. Because when you retire, just imagine it's like this now, my day. Just imagine what it's gonna be like in your days. You have to save, guys. All my life I've been really budgeting, I've been really saving, but this year, this month is the only month I ever been so broke like this. And I just thank God I did have a chance to cut down what? Car insurance, phone bill, and cable. No, not phone bill. Car insurance, cable, and I think there's only 2 I cut down. But that was a lot I was able to cut down, especially on the car insurance. I think I was able to save $300, yeah. Then $200, I don't have to pay for cable no more. So hopefully, guys, August will be a better month for me. I hope so, because I'm finna invest. Oh yeah, then my YouTube. That's down this month. I think I'm only at 150 something for this month. But thank God for that. It's been a bad month for YouTube. But I've been hearing a lot of people saying that. And then they don't send out notifications to everybody. I know this one older lady, she like in her 70s, she made a video. She like, I am pissed at YouTube. She said, I'm subscribed to at least 15 people. I don't get no notification, but to around 2 people why they're not sending out notifications. And that's true, like for me, I don't be getting no notification, people. You know, did a video. I'm talking about no people going, did a video or live. I be on my phone, I be strolling. I be like, oh, he's live. Oh, she's live. But other than that, I don't get no notification. And I know I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Like she said, why should we subscribe? And if you guys not gonna send the notification, why are we subscribed? She was pissed. But yeah, I just came on here to rant for a little bit to tell July. This is the most terrible month in my life. Thank God for YouTube. That helped me this month. And thank God for YouTube for next month. I can pay the gas bill next month. Plus I'm going to have to put a little extra with it. Because that's barely going to pay this month that I didn't pay. So yeah, guys, whatever you do out there, save. Because when you retire, that Social Security or SSI, especially SSI, because you can't even work and get SSI. I think you can make like $100, but at least with Social Security you can work, and I think you can make $1,300 a month. Plus, when you first start working, they give you a trial period. 9 months, you can make whatever and they won't mess with you. And then, like, when you get to full retirement age, you can make $1 million a month, and they won't mess with you. And I think that's 67. If you're looking to retire soon, save much money as you can, because you're gonna need it. That SSI and that Social Security, that's your Social Security, because Social Security, you're not gonna qualify for Medicaid. And if you're on SSI, you will still qualify for Medicaid and probably get food stamps. SDI, you ain't gonna qualify for nothing unless you're by yourself. But if you're married, I think it's 17 for a married couple, That's nothing. Save, save, save. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. And that's my little rant for today. Bye, guys. See you next time.